Hi all, Hal here with more Empyrion, Galactic Survival. And as you can see, yes, we are back in the base, because what we're doing is currently trying to gather the resources to put our wonderful CV together. So what we're doing is, let me show you what we've got going on so far. So I've already got all of the iron that I need, the cobalt, sathium, the plastic, and the growing plots. So I still need a couple of units of silicon, all of the copper, so 1500 copper, and a couple of hundred units of the neodymium. So for this, we're actually going to have to go up to the moon to pick it up. But for everything else, specifically for the copper and silicon, we're actually going to go that way. Well, at least for the silicon. Where is our closest copper? To the south. Excuse me. So what I was doing earlier this evening is I went out and picked up about 1,100 units of cobalt ore, and I've already refined those down, as you can see, into the ingots. We have about half of the copper that we really need, but I don't want to leave myself completely empty of copper, because what I'm going to need more for when we start doing things like the rapid deploy bases. As you can see, I've actually got one base ready to go, and we're going to end up dropping this one on, I don't think we're going to have to drop this one on the moon. We did the small rapid deploy, and the one that we had, as you probably remember, got blown up. So we're going to, I think I'm going to save this one, and we'll just go up to the moon, do the harvesting, and bring the resources back. But I do need to get the resources for this thing as fast as possible, because as you can see, it's almost a 5-hour render time. And with the changes that are coming up to the game, for those who don't know, the developers have said by the end of the month they are intending to go from the pre-alpha to the full alpha. And the sun's coming up, so I'm going to head over this way anyway. And what that entails is basically it's going to be a full wipe. I haven't decided yet if this episode, which is today, obviously, is going to be the last episode for this particular season, and then we will just wait until they bring the update out, because we are getting to the end of the month, and I don't want to be in a situation where we're, mid-process on something and have to basically stop and start over anyway. So it'd be kind of nice to go ahead and wrap this series up and maybe revisit when the alpha actually comes out. But I'll keep thinking about it, and I'll let you know early next week. I'll probably know by the time the live stream comes up tonight. But we'll see how that actually plays out. So on that note, happy Friday, everybody. Hope you had a fantastic week, and that the weekend is shaping up to be something good. I am going to go ahead and do a quick cut here. I'm going to go ahead and grab some of the silicon out, hoof it back over to the base, and start that refining process so that we can get this show on the road. Alright, see y'all. Be right back. Hey, and we're back, everybody. Okay, so what I've done is I pulled out a little bit over 400 silicon ore out of that little mining area. I'm going to head back, drop this stuff off, see if we can start there. Well, just basically get the refining going. I think I'm going to make some coffee for my character while we are here. Let's throw all of that in there. And yeah, that'll be good. Alright, so we want to move this stuff up really quick. There we go. Yay! Okay, so while that's running, let's go ahead and throw all this stuff over here. How many beans do I have? I've got plenty. Okay. Much water. Perfect. Let's go ahead and make 10 of those. I'm just tired of running out of stamina while we're running around out in the world, so easy way to deal with it. Alright, so we've got that running, we've got this going. What else do we need now? We need... Yeah, so the copper, we still need copper. So copper is to the south. How far out is that? That's out of ways. The Prometheans at 500, so that's almost a kilometer out. Yeah, we'll take the ship for that one. Alright, let's make sure we have everything we need up there. Oh, there we go. We have power. We have more power. Okay. Is that everything? Since we're taking the ship, let's go grab a little bit of food and turn this into a proper excavation. Yeah? Alright, so 2 of those. Actually, grab 3 of those. So we'll go ahead and eat 1 now. We'll go throw the other 2 in the refrigerator in the ship. Get everything up and running. Alright. Okay. Of course, you know what? Let's do it the easy way. Oh. Why do we have a cannon drone inbound? That's interesting. Well, let's go deal with him. That was easy. Put our helmet on. It's always nice when we are able to get free stuff from things in the game. Alright, so let's go ahead and head over to the copper deposit, which is going to be over here. So, yeah, happy Friday again. Let's see, make sure there's no other... We see any more drones? I think we got them all, because I know earlier in the week I was over here clearing stuff out. Hopefully that is all of it. Looks like it is. Alright, you know what? Let's set the ship down right here. What we're going to do is we're going to kill the thruster group. And that allows us to... the heck? Oh, bloody rot, really? Alright, we will be right back. And welcome back. Okay, so after we reset ourselves... Oh, it has been a night of errors and comedy this evening. So for the... because I know you guys aren't aware, but basically my recording software has crashed probably 5 times so far in trying to record this episode, so it's pretty much the... yeah. It's definitely been one of those nights. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start getting this mining underway. And oh, yeah. So let me go ahead and get the mine going. I'm going to start pulling some of this copper out, and I'll bring you back once we're a little bit further along with this whole process. See you shortly. And welcome back, everybody. So I've gone ahead and I've pulled out about almost 700 copper. So yeah, so 670. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and throw this in here. We're going to start the refining process. Oh, that should be about right. To get this stuff underway. Let's see, what else do we need? So we'll have the silicon, we'll have the copper, right? 600. That actually might not be enough copper. because that'll be... Yeah, I actually need more copper. Huh. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab this really fast. As you can see, I threw a light in here just so I could see what was going on. Because the night is coming in, and as you know, night in this game is ridiculously dark. So I figure, bring in the work lights. The way, if you know we're doing anything on camera, you can at least see what's going on as well. For some reason, YouTube really enjoys darkening the videos, and I don't know if it's just because of the compression that they're doing, or you know, maybe it's just something with the way that they've got their codec set up. Because I don't know if you know or not, but basically, when you go through the process of recording, editing, and then uploading a video, you do an encode on it, and you you hand it over to YouTube basically as part of the upload. They then re-encode it. It's one of the reasons why, no matter how nice the video may look for me when I'm recording and even playing back on the local, when you watch it on YouTube, things are much darker. You get a lot of pixelation that you wouldn't necessarily see, and it's because of the way that their system works. Basically, we give them a really nice video, and they parse it back to make it convenient for their streaming system. So it works. Would be nice if it worked better, but you know. They host the videos for free, so we can't complain too much, right? Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and finish grabbing a little bit more of the copper. We'll go throw this in the refinery there, and head back to the base. And I think that is everything that we need except for the neodymium. So, because what I want to do is I want to transfer the copper over to the base so we don't lose it in case the ship gets blown up when we go back to the moon. It should be okay, but you know my luck, right? So how much is that? 144. So let's go ahead and grab a little bit more. Because if I get like 200 or 300 of the copper, that should be enough. And that'll give me a little bit of leftover copper as well. That way we have some copper if we need it for anything. Alright, so... we're getting close, at least. Okay. So just a little bit more of this. Oh, kind of excited that the developers are actually moving from for this game at least, going from the pre-alpha to full alpha. If you haven't taken a look at it yet, you definitely want to go pay a visit to the official forums. They've been showing what some of the changes are going to be, and one of the things that they are introducing is new resources. They're cleaning up the way that the block UI works, so you don't have to, you know, have 15 different types of blocks. You have a block kit basically, and what you do is once you've built the block kit, you choose which block type you want. So all blocks basically will cost the same resources, because you'll be building this basically the little like deployable block, and when you place it you say I want it to be this type of block or this type of block. That way you don't have to actually worry about having exact numbers for your builds. You basically have this one resource. You place it and say, I want this to be a sloped block, or I want this to be round, or, you know, whatever. Okay, so 241, that should, in theory, be enough. That's... Okay, so you're already up to 420. We're gonna do that really quick. So if that is enough, then yeah, the only thing we need is the neodymium. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this thing in the air. We're gonna head back to the base. I am going to unload the resources that we're carrying, I do need to get, or to make a little bit more ammo. What, northwest of here. Okay. But yeah, I do need to make a little bit more ammo for this thing. I would like to have more than, what, 85 rounds per gun. Call me silly, but you know, it usually pays to be prepared, especially when you're going into an area that you haven't suppressed yet. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and land. I am going to do one more cut, and then and I'll bring you back when we're up and ready for to go to space. Right? Actually, when we get to space. So I think what I'll do is I'll wait until we're on the moon. That way we don't have to keep doing these cuts for you. Alright, anyway, we'll be right back. Hi all, and we're back. And as you can see, we are well, flying around on the moon. There's the drone base, which has been neutralized. We've got a bunch of random drones out here on patrol, but like I said, I'm just really here for the neodymium, which is right there. So let's. Looks like the random glitch drone that spawned at the drone base last time has despawned. But you know, you can never be too safe around this place. Alright. So we're gonna do. So we're gonna kill that. Looks like we have a drone following us in. Yep, we have a drone following us in. See, that works really well. Alright, so let's go harvest that drone really quick. We're going to switch our weapons over to the chain gun, or the assault rifle, rather, just in case. And we're going to go grab this thing quick. Actually, you know what I didn't grab? I forgot to bring the coffee with me. Doesn't that figure? But it's nice to know that the sniper rifle can shoot about half a click out. At least on the moon, right? Alright, so let's go back here. We're going to go harvest the resources that we need as quickly as possible and get the heck out of here because, well, you know, I am kind of tired of being on the moon. Oh, alright. See anybody else coming? No, just the one drone stuck over there? Okay. That works. So, once we have, I don't know, probably 100 to 200 units of ore, we really don't need that much. I did stop by the station on the way out and found out that I had almost 200 ingots up there. Apparently when I was doing all the raiding before and I took the resources back, I started processing it and I didn't realize that I actually had that much resource over there. So, alright, so what we're going to do here is... How close are we? Alright, so let's go ahead and start carving us out some ore. And like I said, I'm not expecting to have to do a whole lot of mining here, so I'm not going to do any more cuts. What we will do is we will start gathering up the resource, and as we finish the resource, I'm going to probably take it back to the station to finish processing, and then we will, once we have everything done and ready to go, we'll go ahead and drop that into the final workshop crafting, and yeah, we'll start the process of spawning that CV, because it's going to be 5 hours after we get all of this stuff together. So what I want to do is get it going, and then we'll, you know, obviously off camera, I'll let it run for a couple of hours. But that way, you know, when we come back on Monday, and I do think that what we'll do is we'll have at least next week for episodes. So we'll do the Monday, Wednesday, and Friday next week. And after that, I think next Friday we are going to say, you know, the end of the season, and we'll come back once we go make that transition from pre-alpha over to full formal alpha. Alright, so... But that would be the short-term and intermediate plans. I'm kind of, like I said earlier, I'm really excited to see what they're going to do with the full alpha. Because they're, like I said, they're adding new resources. The wood will actually be a resource. There will now be regular metal and reinforced metal. So you'll have the reinforced steel, so heavy haul blocks basically. And depending on what you want to make is going to depend on which resources you use. Like for planet-side bases, you'll be able to use wood, but for space bases, you'll need the metals and plastics and stuff. So it'll be interesting. New harvesting tools are being added. They teased a wood gathering attachment for ships, specifically for the HVs. So we're hoping that that means we're going to see the rest of like the mineral gathering as well. So the mining, the actual mining rigs. So we'll have drills and, oh, can only hope. That's going to be so nice to have, because, you know, as much fun as it is standing here, and as relaxing and therapeutic as it can be standing here drilling all this stuff by hand, yeah, I wouldn't mind having the ability to have something that I can automate this process with. So, but one of the things I'm thinking about doing is that if we do end the season next week, what I'll do is probably start up Space Engineers, just for a short-term thing. It's, you know, for the folks who don't know, it's the game that got me really into the sci-fi space-based building games like Empyrion. It was, I mean, it's a really old game now, but it was so much fun back in the day, and I've been playing it a little bit on and off over the last week or two, getting back into the game. Oh, come on. I see a rocket drone coming in. I really don't want to be stuck in here. Come on. Thank you. Alright, so that really is all of the resource I need. I don't really need any more, because I've got, what, about 200 or so? 150? Yeah. That is definitely enough. But we need to get out of here before the rocket drone shows up. Alright. So first things first, let's go ahead and drop this stuff in here. We're going to tell it to refine. Turn these thrusters on, and let's get the heck out of here. Alright. It's always good when we're able to get away from everything trying to kill us, right? Okay, so by the time we make it back to the station, all of the ore should be processed, I hope. And there's our station. Oh, right. So, yeah. Let's see what we've got going on here. Let me get out of the gravity well, because like I said, I only need, I think, like 30 or 40 ingots. So, but I want to be out of the gravity well so that I'm not drifting back to the planet, because not being in the chair when you hit the atmosphere is a bad thing. And we are out of there. Okay. So... oh, that's more than what I need. Okay. So we need... and then we need, what, another 20? And there we go. And we have 4 3/4 hours to kill. Alright, so I am going to call this episode here. Thank you all for stopping in today. I hope you had fun. I know I did. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit that like button on your way out. If you have any questions or comments, throw it down in the section below. You know the spiel. Anyway, I'm out of here. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. If you're not coming back this afternoon for the 7 Days to Die, I hope you do get a chance to stop in for the live stream tonight at 7 p.m. U.S. Pacific time. And if you don't, I hope you have a fantastic weekend. And for the folks who can make it to the live stream, I will see you there. And I am out of time, so I'm out of here. I hope you all have a fantastic day. I will talk to you later. As always, folks, take care and be safe out there, everybody. Woohoo! CV, here we come. Oh, yeah.